What's up, y'all? It is your boy Kirk here at Kingdom Kids Media, and this is the weekly word. Let's get into it. What's up, y'all? It is your boy Kirk here at Kingdom Kids Media, where we help creators grow in their faith, their craft, and become the best version of themselves. This is the weekly word. It's a weekly encouragement that we do. We believe that you should be in your word every day because God has something He wants to say specifically to you. But these encouragements are things I feel like God is saying specifically to me through Scripture. So today, we're going to jump into Psalm 27, verse 3 through 6. It says this: "When besieged, I'm calm as a baby. When all hell breaks loose, I'm collected and cool. I'm asking God for one thing, only one thing, to live with Him in His house my whole life long. I'll contemplate His beauty. I'll study at His feet. That's the only quiet, secure place in a noisy world, the perfect getaway, far from the buzz of traffic. God holds me head and shoulders above all who try to pull me down. I'm heading for His place to offer anthems that will raise the roof. Already, I'm singing God songs. I'm making music to God." I love this because if you know anything about David wrote the Psalms, right? David's a creative through and through. Ever since the beginning, and he's in the pastures, singing in the middle to nobody, all the way through his life, you'll see that he is a creative through and through. And even through the Psalms, you can see how crazy his emotions are. He's definitely a creative. So I love that this says, I'm asking God for one thing, only one thing, to live with Him in His house my whole life long. I'll contemplate His beauty. I'll study at His feet. I love that because at the end there it says, I'll study at His feet. He wants to live with God in His house all day long. And the cool thing about this is, like, David is just pursuing to be close to God. That's it. He just wants to be close to God. And before that it says, "When besieged, I'm calm as a baby. And when all hell breaks loose, I'm cool and collected." Like, that's crazy if you really think about it, especially in these times with the virus and with, people just kind of uncertainty just in the air, people kind of freaking out about things, grabbing toilet paper and stuff like that. Nobody really knows what's going to happen next. And it's so easy to feel attacked and so easy to feel like there's weight on all of us and worry about it. But I love David's heart posture. He says, "I'm calm as a baby. When all hell breaks loose, I'm collected and cool." I wonder where he gets that from. And when I read this, I'm like, man, this dude is at peace. And then the very next thing says that he just wants to be at God's feet, study at His feet, contemplate His beauty. He just wants to be thinking about God, being close to God all the time. And I don't know about you, but like, I definitely need that kind of stuff. I need that peace in my life, especially in a place of worry. It also says here that that's the only quiet and secure place in a noisy world. If you really think about it, it's really noisy now. Even though there's a lot of uncertainty, it's really noisy. People don't know what's going on. People are saying all these kind of things and all this other stuff, but it's a noisy world. And the only place that you can find real, true peace is at the foot of God, close to God. Closest. And I don't know about you, every time I draw close to God or try to get close to God, I always find compounding peace that just keeps coming, compounding joy, compounding creativity. And in this season, especially being cooped up in the house like this, it's so needed, because it's easy to get into my own head and freak myself out and be noisy in my own head. But if I just draw and pay attention and be close to God and just draw close to God every day, and it's a daily thing. It's not like, you do it once and you're there. It's a daily thing, because problems are daily, worry is daily, all this stuff that comes in is daily. So it's a daily thing you got to do. Especially, I don't know about you, but for me, definitely for me. And that's why I really love this. And I want to encourage us. Let's just pursue to be close to God the rest of this week. Maybe the beginning of this week was kind of crazy, but like if we just take a second and just pursue being close to God, I think you'll find that peace. I think you'll find that joy. I think you'll find that renewed sense of creativity. And I just want to encourage you, just try to get close to God this week. Take a few seconds. I try to do it first thing in the morning. And the first thing I'm thinking about is that it's just going to my Bible, getting in there, trying to get into his presence. So for the rest of my day, I've got reserves to kind of get through the day. But yeah, if you haven't already, check out some of the videos that we've got. We've got playlists and stuff. If you need some encouragement, there's some other stuff. And then we have also got some creative things. If you want to like learn something new, we've got some music stuff. There's going to be video stuff. It's just with quarantine and stuff like that. It's just kind of crazy these days. So I just want to encourage you, get close to God this week and see the peace that comes. All right, catch you next week.